We are back. We are continuing. Continuing Ace Attorney 2, Case 2. Let's get into the save file. We were at the clinic, and we were talking to this freaking guy who we
Oh,
got to.
yes.
Yeah, this weird
Uh,
guy. Do you remember what you did? What voice you gave him at all?
I remember I gave him a creepy fucking voice.
Oh yeah, it was definitely creepy. But yeah, so we had to show him our attorney's badge. He had to admit, like, okay, I'm not really Director Hottie. I'm just some dude at the hospital. But like, I pay attention to all the hot girls that come in here because he's fucking creep.
Yeah.
So he's gonna give us some information on Eenie Miney because she was here for an operation of some sort. Jesus Christ. So the operation. Just now you mentioned something about a big operation.
Are you talking about Miss Edie's operation?
Yes, Miss Enie's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Enie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture?
That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So, see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like, wiped.
Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. He just remembered,
What?
oh yeah, he's not a real doctor.
What? What? A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious.
What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
License photo, okay. So you looked up the information on Enie's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes. I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes. Hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
Huh. You have it?
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up soon.
Obsessive to the max, but I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Hey, Nex, don't learn anything from this guy.
Here we go. Yeah. According to this, Miss Enie was in the passenger seat.
Oh, so it was the same accident. The passenger seat, huh?
And dozing, or so it says. Strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Enie fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you could read all the details in the article. Yes.
Newspaper clipping 2, updated. Okay. New clue. I should probably look this over.
It's been half a year since Miss Enie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes. So, how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes. Well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell me, Seedy, I said hi. Okay. Yes.
God, I hope we don't need to call him to the stand. It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Ugh, okay, it's definitely time to leave.
I don't think we will need to call him because
I don't think so either, but
because he wasn't a witness or anything like that. So I don't think.
what was it? Newspaper clipping 2 got
But
updated. So let's see what this is about. Late last night, two women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Enimani holds interview about the crash. Okay, I was like totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the right door and like got out. Don't like remember anything else. Miss Enimani is to be believed the one driving the car was her sister, Mimimani. Mimimani was the nurse at Grace Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Okay. So, now, actually, I don't think I ever looked at any of this stuff in here. Because I think that guy just snuck up on us. Like, okay, who's this guy?
yeah.
This is the clinic's reception desk, but it doesn't look like there's anyone at the counter. On the wall is this month's word to the wise. Do something in vain, and your only reward is tiredness. Not exactly the best thing to be telling your patients, is it? This patient is undergoing rehabilitation.
And look at that strained face twisting in all those ways, and all that oily sweat.
Didn't think he'd be here for the descriptions.
His whole body is swaying back and forth, wobble wobble, like he's about to fall. Yeah.
Hey, don't just cut into my monologue like that. I'm explaining things here.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Most sorry. Yes. Huh?
Okay.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
gonna miss him. Him.
Okay. You can miss him. I wonder where that doorway down there leads to.
Oh, that's the X-ray room. Yes.
How did you know what I was thinking?
Yes. Well, it's because that's the X-ray room. Huh? Yes.
There is something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me. This must be the waiting area. It's got the feeling of one, and there are sofas lined up. I don't see all that many patients.
Yes. Well, it's the quantity that counts.
What in the world did that have to do with anything? Yes, the quality of the patients. How bad are these accidents, and how expensive are their bills going to be? Okay. Let's go back to the village. You do know that we do have what we need to break the psyche locks on Eni now.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Yeah, found out a few things. I guess.
What's the matter? Ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier, that old granny called the cops.
What? Huh? Cops? Why would Morgan call the police?
She said she had something to tell them. Things are sure getting interesting.
Guess we're gonna have to go talk to Gumshoe then.
Actually, see if there's anything else maybe she has to talk about.
Oh yeah, good point. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know why I didn't even try to do that. It was just like, oh yeah, cool. That's all I need from you, please. I'm
kind of figured
away now.
I kind of figured because whenever someone pops up, they always have something to say.
Yeah, for sure.
But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in it now.
Well, I guess I almost just did a southern accent. Uh, well, I guess you could put it that way.
Oh, it starts out small, you know? Stealing the master seat and controlling the village folk. Now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what.
Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on.
What?
That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it.
Huh? Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world.
Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master seat.
Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Mr. Fey, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny.
Oh. So, okay, interesting. Morgan was supposed to become the master. Well, that you give even more motive for why she was involved in this. Do you know where Eni is, Lotta?
Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She was hanging around that garden in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
You got something to ask her?
Yeah. Got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me.
So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter?
Turns out that old bat is Mr. Fey's older sister.
Oh.
They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power.
Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's power slightly.
Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost her younger sister, Misty.
I see.
This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things, too, like... She's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful.
Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger?
Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon.
Interesting. Okay.
I mean, if that doesn't scream motive, I don't know what does.
Yeah, really. Okay, no one's here in the meditation chamber. Let's check out the trailing chamber. Okay. Okay, yeah, literally nothing here. Okay. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secrets. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Okay. Traffic accident. I'm gonna skim through this to remind myself. Whose accident? Your sister's? Okay. Dr. Gray, I mean, that's all I have to say. Whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. I mean, that's in my mind. So I think it's just this. I'm pretty sure it's just this. Technically, I could send the picture. Yeah, it could be the picture. But like this actually says she was in the accident, so I'm gonna go with this first. Oh wow! So like that person. Okay, you can't. Oh yeah, you can't tell me you don't know. Like, how would I know if that person like had an accident? Okay, so yeah, that is the generic one. Okay. Well, we actually have some health, so we actually get off.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that then. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Okay, and this is where the clipping comes in. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. Ah. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Miney, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here, too. Like, totally wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm gonna let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? So... I guess it would be this.
Yeah.
This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. Say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Okay, so that's just his thing, I guess. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, what do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... Now we go to the profiles. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi. You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. Yeah, I got almost all my health back.
Very nice.
Not all of it. Almost all of it. Okay. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so she's basically admitting she's involved to it.
Yeah.
Saying there's no way we can figure out how. Huh. Sorry. Okay. Let's see if anything's going on in the side room. Nope. meditation room? Channeling chamber? No. Okay, I think we just need to go back to the detention center at this point. Unless... Okay, something here. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone!
Ow! Hey, hold on. Okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt her, oh dear. It is perfectly alright. I'll be out for a short while this young man...
Mother, please, let me go too.
No, you must stay here and protect the manor.
But...
Don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what.
I'll let you hold my gun.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'll give you my paycheck. Here's $5.
Oh, he literally did.
Oh shit, I didn't even get a chance to read it!
It went by. It went by too quickly, but it was just like, I'll let you hold this. It's a real pistol.
Oh, fuck.
I had a feeling he actually was gonna do it again, but
Detective, do not upset me further. Sorry.
how do you try to hand a little child a gun twice? Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Mother, this never happened before. Girls? Mr. Nick, I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix, anything. Oh, I am terrible at this. Just like I'm terrible at being a lawyer. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be all right. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Ugh. Okay. Then yeah, we'll talk to Maya. Nope. That's Mia.
Oh shit. Yep. You kept me waiting, Phoenix.
Mia.
So, how are the preparations?
I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think.
Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear.
Memory serves, Mia had a few psyche locks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now.
Sure, I welcome you to try.
Ooh.
She essentially said, come at me, bro.
Yeah, basically. Okay. Mia.
Yes?
Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer. I mean. And the locks come down. Okay.
Why? Do you think so?
It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets.
Looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning.
Yeah. A battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Okay. The murderer. Okay. When we have almost full health.
Phoenix. You think I'm hiding information about
Yes.
All right then, tell me who you think I'm protecting.
Okay. So profiles. Who would she be protecting? I would think Pearl. I don't
I
think she
mean, it
would care as much
makes.
about Morgan, but it would be one of those, right?
I mean, it makes sense.
Maybe I kind of want to say
But
Morgan
again,
first because I feel like that's kind of where this would have led us to.
I mean, yeah, maybe she's like. hmm, I guess you know what. Try it. Yeah, we have enough health. Yeah, I'd say give her a shot.
We have enough health, and even if we lose all our health, we can keep trying anyway.
Yeah.
No, okay. Morgan Fey, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia.
Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi.
That's true.
Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt.
Evidence. The key is my first bet.
Well, either the key or that scrap, because yeah, she was
Yeah.
trying to hide evidence.
Yeah, the cloth scrap. Well, but anyone could have been putting evidence in the incinerator. That doesn't necessarily mean it was her.
I mean, most likely, I think it would be her. But...
Yeah, but I don't think this says it because, because Eni could have put that stuff in the incinerator and it had nothing to do with Morgan.
It's...
So I'm gonna guess the key. My evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden.
You're right.
There's only one person who could have done that while I was busy calling the police. Person taking care of Maya. Morgan. What's that look mean?
Your argument is too flimsy.
Huh?
When did the key find its way into the incinerator? It could have happened long after the murder happened.
Long after.
Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it into the incinerator.
But that's...
The prosecutor would use something this small to shred your case. Do you have something other than just the key to cast suspicion on Morgan?
Okay, now I think the scrap seems more likely. Or the knife. I want to go for the scrap first, though, because it's like... that's suspicious. Okay. This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. I also found this in the garden incinerator. Okay, yeah, because the key being in the incinerator and the cloth scrap makes it seem likely that the same person put both in there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood.
This piece may not even be from Maya's costume.
But this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside... both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume.
But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume.
That just means someone changed her clothes.
Changed her clothes? But why?
I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that.
The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. You did very well, Phoenix.
For some reason, my mind was expecting the middle one to crack first, because it was just like, oh yeah, go from right to left.
Yeah.
But no, it makes more sense that the center one comes last. Thank you.
As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However,
However,
like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi.
yeah, she was with us the whole time.
Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, is the cul- if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder?
How she did it, huh?
I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need?
Um, man,
That is a great freaking question.
did she need like a person to do it?
Hmm. Or what did she need?
No idea. Just throwing things out now.
You were so close too, Phoenix.
Yeah.
There's no way my aunt could have done it herself. So, thinking logically, where does that leave you? Should be easy for you to figure out.
So if Morgan couldn't have done it herself, then okay.
Come on, Phoenix, think.
Or what does she need? I don't. Okay, okay. So that is the person. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Eeny miny. She's the answer to the final question.
See, which means that my aunt and Eeny Miny.
We're in cahoots.
Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person who would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this.
But Morgan already has an alibi.
Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Miny is involved somehow.
But we have one big problem on our hands.
A problem? With what?
We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would you have to? I mean, we definitely know.
we do. We have mountains of evidence for that.
Yeah, really. Just that one picture, just that one like CG from last stream where she was staring menacingly at that photo. It's just like, that's all you need.
Yeah, seriously.
Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eeny. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh?
Then there's only one possibility.
Huh?
Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an upper-handed fashion? Underhanded fashion.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
Mother, she is the one who holds the key to this.
Mother? Who's mine? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
What is-
you're Mother Phoenix. God, what a fucking idiot.
Mrs. Wright, what do you have to say about this case? What? Who? What? Where?
Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fey.
Me and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Only we had so much reason to to already know that.
Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then.
Right. Right, Chief. We won't lose.
Yeah, you fucking will.
Oh, yeah. Now let's get into the trial a little bit. Nick. What? I got a feeling I'm going to be voicing a lot of characters today.
Unless Dr. Hottie gets called up.
Oh, man. Yeah?
What do you think?
I don't know. Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. This is like the 4th time you've been the suspect in a murder trial. Oh. So much for her staying back. Good morning. Two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother's coming today to show her support. Oh, that's the other thing. She might be on the stand today. Morgan. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Yes, support. Hey, Pearls. Yes, Mr. Nick? Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. I'm really bad at my job. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. But Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later, then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. Phew, thank goodness. Nick. This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial. Well, what do you mean? What's going on? Ah, that makes sense. Okay, June 22nd. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna need that.
A swig of water.
Yeah, exactly. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
God, her in that outfit with that hair is just
it's so weird. Also, they only ever show it from this viewpoint because she's always been in the defense desk. But I mean, if you see the front view of that, I can only imagine.
Jeez. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey. Ugh. It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Ugh. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct? Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But Miss Von Korma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant? I never said that wasn't the defendant. Then what is the meaning of this? All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key. Can you substantiate your claim? Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
Poor Mia. He seems really torn by this. Witness, name and occupation.
My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder... Jesus Christ. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct. Perform the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is.
Yes. That is? You, be quiet. Now, witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
What in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. Order, order, order. Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time.
Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
Okay, and I think now would be a good time to stop for now.